David is a true friend. He's honest as the day is long. He's sincere.
Strong, decisive leader, but he's also very passionate and very caring. He's someone I certainly look up to and respect.
He just has such a strong presence and is such a logical thinker and gives you good, solid advice.
He really is a pillar of the community. He's been involved in so many different organizations and causes, both of giving of his time and of his own personal resources and his business as well.
All of the time that David put into all of these meetings was to benefit me, it was to benefit my children, and it was to benefit the greater community. And it has in so many ways. I'm so proud and honored to be David's daughter.
He grew up on George Street. When I think he was just in grade school, they moved down to Winslow, corner Winslow and Gray Street. And so he's been a lifelong resident other than when he went to school. So after he left school, he came back and worked with his father for a number of years, and his dad, Headley, was a pretty good community guy. David got the bug and never looked back.
He was actually a founding member, so in 1983, when I think it was John Clark was gearing up for a CAT scan campaign, he asked Mr. Wilson to come on board as a volunteer, and he was part of the founding board, and he stayed on for 30 years. I actually think he was probably the longest serving board member.
Because he was the chairman over and over and over and over again with the Chalmers Hospital Foundation, so that's certainly been his big baby, his big passion.
David's an expert angler and really enjoys that, and has put a lot of time into trying to preserve the Atlantic salmon and raising money to do that.
He's active in the Miramichi Salmon Association, so and because fishing is a passion, but that ties back to everyone as well, because in order to protect the fish stock, you have to be conscious of the environment and taking care of the rivers and waterways, which are very important to everyone in New Brunswick.
I'd have to say that David stands second to none in his contributions to the organization, in both time and personal contributions, his leadership that he brings to the organization.
You could walk on just about any street in the city of Fredericton and see a project or facility or building that David's been involved in, that David's touched. The Fredericton Indoor Pool, Small Craft Aquatic Center, the old YMCA, the new YMCA.
He certainly is passionate about the community, our Fredericton community, and he's passionate about getting others involved in their passions, whether it's healthcare or whether it's the Y or whether it's the Miramichi salmon and the fishing stocks, and it's like he's inspiring everybody to participate in some way on a volunteer basis.
He realizes the value of community service. He's from this area. This is Fredericton's home, and he just, I think, has a great heart for the city and wants to be part of making it better.
If we asked the family for one word to describe David, we'd get things like kind and generous and selfless. But I did have the opportunity to ask David's work family if they could find one word to best describe David.
Humble.
Respected.
Influential.
Generous.
Approachable.
And I do this, I guess, not just because it's our community, but because you meet so many good people in the process of doing it, and that's what sustains it. I feel humbled in the sense of others out there have made a decision that they feel I should be recognized in this fashion. So I thank them for it.